Good morning. So the babe is going into town to walk the lights with some friends. So I'm gonna be on dad duty tonight, all night. So I've already actually worked quite a bit this morning, but it's like, how much can I just show you a montage of me typing away on the computer? It's recovery week. So I'm not even gonna look at power. I don't even think I'm gonna run power. I'm gonna jump on the gravel bike. I'm gonna wear my flannel. We're gonna go up into the hills. I'm just gonna go wherever the wind takes me. That's gonna be that. I'm not gonna even think about how hard I'm riding, how long I'm riding. I'm just gonna go out and I'm gonna enjoy the bike. That's why I'm putting on a flannel, so that I don't take it too seriously. So that phrase, "it's just a hill," during the greatest physical achievement that I've ever had in my life, which is climbing Mauna Kea, the world's largest volcano, on a freaking gravel road. Jeremiah Bishop, the day before, we were both on Grails, and he wrote that note on my bike. Just like impromptu. I think he put on his "no limit," and then he put on mine, "it's just a hill." It's so weird how there was really no thought that went into that, but I cherish this saying on my bike so much. And I guess I've never thought about having some sort of motivational phrase on your bars, but I look at this thing all the time. And I think of how cool Jeremiah is, and then I think back at how amazing that trip was, and then I remember just how difficult it was, but that I completed it. There's so much to this little phrase, "it's just a hill," that I really want to take these bars off and hang them on my wall, because it just means so much to me. Jeremiah, I love you, man. You're a great friend, a great athlete, and that was his project, the Impossible Route, and he put it together. He invited me, and he gave me one of the greatest moments of my life. Get friends like Jeremiah. And my mountain bike wheel is busted. I think I already said that. So I really would rather have been on my mountain bike today, but we're gonna go down the mountain bike trail. We're gonna go down the single trail on the Grail, because it's gonna be fun. But man, I gotta get my mountain bike rolling. It's pretty simple, just a little hub. My preferred bike shop is an hour away from me, and I am the worst mechanic. But I mean, the shop's like an hour away and it takes time and just excuses, whatever. Let's go shred this hill. Just so much better with full suspension. You know, couldn't really send her, couldn't give her the berries. It's all good. That little shred session was brought to you by IRC Double Cross. Get them somewhere. They freaking fly, dude. These tires legit like have great tread, but they're really good on the road. I've already said this. This bike, if I could only have one bike, it would be the Grail, because I could get serious road rides in on it, but also smash the dirt. The wife got me this really fancy cardigan for Christmas, because we're gonna go spend Christmas with her family on Thursday. That's just like the routine. She always gives me something fancy, and I never want to wear it because I just want to be comfy monkey all day. So this is my compromise, is I'm gonna wear it, and it's beautiful, it's wonderful. I look real fancy, but I'm in my pineapple shorts, my comfy beanie, my new shades from Oakley. I know that yesterday I talked about being sponsored. I hit up Oakley, this guy from Oakley, 30 times. Like, dude, I really pushed hard for this. I don't have anything official, but they did send some, and I asked for these for my wife, actually, because these are women's glasses. So I was like, I got these for the missus. But then I put them on, and I was like, guess the missus ain't getting shades. Okay. Am I good? I gotta go pick up the baby, because we're letting you go. Dude, you're looking banging right now.
I took a shower.
What? You took a shower? Get out of town.
Okay, go.
Dude, moms don't get any real credit that they deserve. It's like my wife, she's able to do so many things. Like right now, I'm gonna go pick up my daughter from, her preschool, but I don't know the vibe, dude. I don't know the routine. I don't know anything. My wife just handles it, and she never really has to even ask. Like, she doesn't even mention it. These are just things that I take for granted during the day, is that her having to do all these things that she doesn't even mention. So there's just so much of my life that is handled by my wife that I don't even really understand or know about. So it's hard sometimes to appreciate it, because you don't even know about it until you do it. My wife went to Maine for 6 days last year, sometime. Anyway, she went to Maine for 6 days. I had to be dad mom, and it was unbelievable. I actually vlogged it on Instagram. You can go back. It's Super Mom, I think, as I called it. It's highlighted on my stories. It's like 6 days of trying to be a dad mom. Until you live in that person's shoes, it's very hard to understand. So it's very easy to take it for granted and just be like, oh, you don't have to work. You just get to stay home and, hang out with the kids. Like, that's got to be easy. Until you try to do that, and it's the most difficult thing on the planet. I would so much rather just go in my office and work all day long than have to do what my wife does for like 2 hours. It's just a totally different exhaustion level that you get when you have to manage everything my wife does. I love my wife. I love my wife. Hi, baby.
Hi, Dad.
How are you?
Good.
Oh my goodness, I love you so much.
I got candy.
You got candy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know it.
Okay.
I want to know it.
Cool.
Because that's me and I'm 4 years old.
Okay. You ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. I love you, baby. Oh my goodness. How excited are you to go out with the girls?
Well, I'm not excited that I have to leave right now.
But you'll get pretty excited once you're with the girls.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, riding 150 miles, full gas, in the snow, with a headwind, with flat tires, is still easier to do than just like a couple hours of your undivided attention for the kiddos. I know that it might not look like it, but they're so full gas and they team up on you. And so she goes full gas, and then by the time she's ready for a little like break, then my son's full gas, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I've got him covered. Now I'm ready for a break, but then she's right back at it and counterattacks, you know? Now again, if you were just sitting on the couch, like that's okay. But if you're actually trying to spend quality time with the kids, man, a couple hours wrecks you. All right, so today for dinner, I'm gonna show you a banger, dude. Chickpeas. We're gonna make this into a fake tuna. How can you do that? I have no idea, but I'm telling you, chickpeas make the best fake tuna. The texture on this is perfect, and literally all it is mashed up chickpeas, some celery, vegan mayonnaise, and some lemon juice, and then seasonings. A little bit of seasonings, but that's it. So then we're gonna put that on some really nice sprouted bread. We're gonna toast it with some vegan cheese. So we're gonna make like a tuna melt. So the very first thing you gotta do is strain out all of the chickpea juice. I forgot to mention that you had to rinse them out. Also, in these 2 cans, over 40 grams of protein, about 50 grams of protein in there. Dump it. So now we're gonna take our little masher and we're gonna mash these down. Okay, so now we've got the chickpeas all mashed in. All right, baby, can you add the vegan mayonnaise now?
Yep, it's so much bigger.
Now, also, a little bit of lemon juice.
How about making farting?
It sounds like it's farting. Dang it, dude, we don't have an onion. Crap. Can you add a pinch of salt?
Bigger.
Yeah, in there. Okay. Wow, baby, no. It's all good, baby. That's how we learn. That's how we learn. We make mistakes, and then we learn from those mistakes. That was probably way too much salt, but I think we've recovered. If you just watch Gordon Ramsay, he has a lot of little like preparation tricks, and one for dicing is you sort of like, do you see how I already just sliced it down so that the cucumber's holding all of it together? And so then I can just, right, do that, and it's already diced straight into where I need it to be.
Onion.
What'd you find?
This.
What is that?
Onion.
Nice. So mom got onions at the store. I didn't know that. The baby, because you're a rock star, said, let me check. I didn't even check. The baby, she's smarter than me. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So you don't cut all the way through. You just make these lines. And so then the onion is like held together. So do you see how the onion is held together? And so then I can just shave off this in there. What we're doing here is actually, I think I messed up on that one, is the char is gonna be on the outside. Face down, that's the outside. So now we're gonna put our cheese here. Okay, can you put some of the cheese on? Like almost making grilled cheese sandwiches right now. See, I did not have a spatula handy, and now I'm using like a butcher's knife, and that's okay. But get out of town. Get out of town. Can you believe this toast on this thing, man? So we have strawberries and blackberries in there. Now we're gonna add our lemonade. Whoa. You're good? And that's it, man. That's strawberry lemonade. It's gonna be delicious. If you've watched anything I've done, nutritional yeast is the go-to for all of our meals. Not only does it give everything like a real good savory taste, but this has 630% of your daily value of B12. Also B6, B3, B2, B1. It's a good source of iron, kind of a good source of iron, but still has iron. So in this bowl right here, we have 50 grams of protein and all of our daily needed amount for B12. The carbs, the protein, the fats, the calories. And I know that you might think, hey man, I don't know what's in that fake stuff. And if I just said, hey, I've got some fake tuna, you'd be like, this is some synthetic thing made in a lab. It's chickpeas, that is it. Cue slow motion roll. I mean, bro, what? So delicious. And that's a well-balanced meal. I know that looks maybe unhealthy, but with those chickpeas and onions and cucumbers and nutritional yeast, bro, this is good. Okay, man, so for the healthiest option, you would just do this in the bowl. Avocado, mashed up chickpeas that have been drained and rinsed, cucumber and celery and onions and lemon juice and vegan mayo with sea salt and some garlic seasoning, whatever that seasoning was, garlic and black pepper with a bunch of nutritional yeast. This right here alone, that's 50 grams of protein, all your vitamin B's, B vitamins, super healthy, tastes delicious, super healthy. And I'm telling you, before I was vegan, if someone said, hey bro, do you want a vegan tuna melt? It's got vegan mayonnaise and vegan cheese. And I said, well, what's the tuna made out of if it's not made out of fish? And the annoying vegan would say, bro, it's chickpeas. And I would say, bitch, please. No thank you, please. There's a joke there, but you saw this. You see the toast on the bun here. Oh. This is not good for vegan food. This is good. This is amazing. It does, despite that it's made out of plants, and the shit is healthy, dude. It's crazy how much plant protein and vitamins are in this thing. Best thing I've ever made. How was it?
Good.
Just you and the girls? Was it fun without the kiddos?
It's so fun in my new jacket.
I have no idea what I'm gonna title this video. I often try to have some kind of, I think of the title first, the beginning of the day, and then everything in the day sort of needs to lend back to that title. But it gets very difficult sometimes because I don't always want to make sense. I just want my life to make no sense sometimes. So today's just kind of all over the place.
Sounds like a sick video.
Sick video, bro. Dislike. So babe got to go out tonight with her friends. And what's dumb about this is that you do that once a month or twice a month. And
once every 2 months.
You know, I usually ride for 3 or 4 hours, you know, often. And so it's just like, you know, I do my best to try to reciprocate some of that me time. Is that when she goes, hey, what are your plans for Tuesday? I want to go out with the girls. Whatever my plans are trumped by her. So anytime she goes, what are you thinking about Tuesday? Are you thinking about doing something? Because then whatever my plans are, scrap them. Okay? All about you. That's the best I can do. I guess sometimes it makes me feel a little bit bad when you get so pretty when you go out.
Well, normally when I go to town and run my errands, I work out. So I then after do not look great. But today was just a normal day of getting ready. I just never get ready because there's never anywhere to go.
Today you looked banging. You looked so pretty and
I
beautiful.
didn't do much different. I mean, I've been using my tanning stuff, so maybe I had more.
You
of a
did.
glow.
You looked tan. Your hair was done. Like there was just a vibe about you, right? There was just like, I guess, an energy, an aura that was coming off, and maybe because you were excited to get to go and hang out with the girls.
I think I'm more excited for Christmas, you know?
I'm sorry. We're almost done, dude. I totally forgot you were back there. Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, Vegan Cyclist. Yeah. He was back there for so long, and I totally forgot about him.